everyone, and welcome to Ctrl Alt Craft. Rose with you, and today we have such a long speed build. This took me ages, and it's sped up, I think, 900%. So many hours went into this build. The video itself is only about 24 minutes long, I think, which is pretty good. I hope you can actually see what's happening and it's not going too quickly for you. But yeah, this build is actually inspired by a real life house. It's a house that I saw online. I follow a Facebook page, what's it called? Realestate.com, but like the Australian one. And they post like really nice houses, you know, like bizarre houses, fancy houses, you name it, they post it on their website whenever they go for sale, you know. And I often save photos of these beautiful houses and try and recreate them in The Sims, and that's what I've done here today. So this one is called the Sunshine Coast Mansion, because there's a place here in Australia on northeast Queensland called the Sunshine Coast, and it's just like a beautiful, obviously, eastern coast place, and you can you know, there's these beautiful islands and beautiful canals and beautiful oceans, and this house was situated on a canal, and it was just beautiful. It was just gorgeous. A lot of the places where I've got like diagonal walls, like it was all curved in real life. Obviously I can't do that here in The Sims, so I made the best with what I've got, and you know, it's not too bad. I mean, I did take a few creative liberties, so it's not an exact recreation? Wow, English, Bonnie. But yeah, it's good enough for what I want it for anyway, which is just to have a bit of fun in The Sims. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you think, I guess. So counting down the days to Christmas. It's getting very, very close now. I'm having a Christmas party here at my house tonight with a few of my close friends. They're coming over, and I've got a few handmade Christmas gifts I'm gonna give them. By the time this video goes out, they should have gotten their gifts, so I think I can tell you that I made them each, well, there's 4 guys and one girl. So I had some leftover fabric from my dress that I made on my channel about a month or so ago now. My, can I even speak words today? It was the Melbourne Cup dress that I made out of the Super Mario fabric. And I had about 1.5 meters left of that. So I made the boys a tie, a necktie, you know, like a formal tie around the neck each. And I made the girl a scrunchie. So yeah, it's a bit... like, it's a bit lame, but it's good fun and it's handmade, so I hope they like it. And they're gonna come over. I've got lots of food. I've been doing baking all day today. So fun fact, if you've never considered making Christmas baked goods, if you make like a cupcake or a cake and you put, I don't know if these are like a worldwide thing, but we call them Jaffas. They're like a chocolate ball with like a red hard coating on the outside, and if you put like 3 of them together in a little cluster, and then you get spearmint leaves. I don't know if they're worldwide either. They're like a peppermint chewy lolly in the shape of a green leaf, and they're like covered in sugar as well. And so you put like 3 little clusters of Jaffas together and then peppermint leaf or 2, and it looks like holly. So I made just plain vanilla cupcakes with plain vanilla icing, but then put the Jaffas and holly on in that sort of arrangement, and it just makes it specifically Christmassy. It's an interesting taste, but it looks Christmassy and that's fun. So I made some of them, and I bought heaps of food. I always overbuy for parties. Do you do that? Whenever I host a party, or whenever I go to a party and I have to bring a plate of food, I just always bring more than I'm supposed to, or more than necessary, and I don't know why. It's just ingrained in me for some reason. Oh well. So yeah, I wrote a huge list over here. Let me take a look. So it's titled Games I'm Looking Forward to Next Year. I came across an article, and I'll put the link in the description box below, but it's from GameSpot, and it's a list of games and their release dates in 2019. Now, these are games that are obviously big title games, not indie games. So it's not an extensive list, and not all games that are coming out next year have been announced yet. So I think the list only goes as far as August, actually, and then it stops. So, you know, so it's not an extensive list, but I had a look, and I've got 4 games that I'm keen for that are coming out. The first is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This is for the Nintendo Switch. It's just the old Super Mario U one that came out in the Wii U, I think, but it's got like all its additions, a couple of little tiny additions, and they're bringing it out on Switch because obviously the Wii U was a bit of a flop. So yeah, that'll be good fun. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be really good for my family. My parents don't quite grasp the whole open world experience, you know. I think that's very much a young people's gaming thing. Older generations kind of struggle to wrap their brain around, what do you mean I've got anywhere and everywhere to go? This is too confusing. I just want, you know, a path from start to finish. Tell me where I need to go, you know, like, and that's how my parents feel with games. So, provided that I think it is multiplayer, it'll be a great game for the family, and my parents will love it. So I'm really looking forward to that coming out, actually. What else? Anthem. Yes, so I played the alpha, and that's all I'll say about it. But I mean, if I'm looking forward to the release of the actual game, you put 2 and 2 together. I am looking forward to the release of Anthem. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it, and I'm looking forward to a demo or beta coming out soon, hopefully. Animal Crossing! It's been years since I've played a great Animal Crossing game. This year I actually downloaded Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I was really bored one day, I think, and I was like, oh, why not? I'll give it a go. And it was really good. It was really, really good, and I may have sunk some money into some fortune cookies. I am a sucker for a loot box, okay? But no, it was good, and I really enjoyed it. It was almost like a full Animal Crossing game. It was really well done. So I'm really looking forward to a full Animal Crossing game coming out on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I guess. I'm not, you know, I sit here with my Sims and my Animal Crossing, and I'm like, oh, I'm a gamer. And sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like maybe the gaming community doesn't take me seriously because I like these things. Like, I like games like Anthem and Destiny as well, but I also like The Sims and Animal Crossing. I don't know, I've got quite a variety of taste, I guess. But that's alright. Oh, we're putting in a media room here, and I should probably occasionally talk about my builds, hey. Maybe that's a New Year's resolution. I should actually make an effort to talk about my builds while I'm here in the video talking over the top of the video. So the build has 4 bedrooms, and 4 bathrooms. Now, 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom is like a guest room and ensuite downstairs, right next to the media room. Now, on the floor plan of this house on the real estate website, they had a media room, and it looked like a little mini cinema, which is why I tried to include it there. That's where it was on the floor plan as well. It's not super, but I mean, it's better than, I don't know, nothing. And there's also a spot where there's supposed to be a garage, and obviously we don't have cars in The Sims, so I just left it blank because I couldn't have been bothered to fill it with something. I was like, nah. So if you want to fill it with something, go right ahead and tweet me, you know, show me what you come up with when you fill it yourself. But I could not be bothered filling it myself, so it's just gonna remain empty. You know, and maybe if you use this this build in gameplay, you might decide, hey, actually, I think I've got something in mind for that space because my character does this or enjoys that or has 500 kids or I don't know. So it's not bad leaving a blank room in a build, I guess, but yeah, do with it what you will. Oh, I've also got a sauna, a gym, a huge office space. Yeah, there's just lots of things in this build. It's a real mansion, and I think I called it that. I think I said that. Sunshine Coast Mansion. It is just huge, and very fancy. So it's kind of like a butler's pantry in here, sort of keeping all the like gross, untidy bits of the kitchen just tucked away. So we just have like a show kitchen for everyone else to see. So yeah. Sorry, back to games. So I said Super Mario Brothers, Anthem, Animal Crossing, and the last game that I'm really excited for is, not really excited for, I'm really excited to see more of it, is Skull and Bones. It looks like what Sea of Thieves should have been. While I like the graphic style of Sea of Thieves, it was very bare bones. You know, there wasn't a lot going on in the game. Skull and Bones is a Ubisoft pirate adventure game, and it looks like it's a bit more involved. It looks like it's got more to do. I think I need to see more of it before I make up my mind, but I am keen to see more of it. It's got my attention for now. So those are the 4 games that I'm looking forward to that have so far been announced for next year. And who knows what else may come next year. You know, I was thinking about this year. Smash wasn't announced until, I think, end of March this year. And it came out a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, who knows what awesome games are yet to be announced that haven't yet been announced. I even said back when I first got my Switch that it's a console perfect for Smash, you know? And I was just waiting for it. And I was so excited when it came out. And when they announced it, I was just over the moon. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's been such a great year for video games. You know, we have Monster Hunter World came out in January, I think, which it wasn't even on my radar until my ex went over to a friend's house and played it, and he was like, hey Bonnie, you've got to check this out. And I was like, oh, okay. And it turned out to be amazing, and I played it for so many hours. So I have actually 2 copies of that game. That's how much I loved it. I have one on PlayStation for myself just to play because I like it. And then I have 1 copy on PC so I can play it with other friends. So yeah, that's pretty good. What else? Oh, Smash Brothers obviously came out this year. That was a great year for video games just because of Smash Brothers, nothing else. No. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee was really enjoyable. Octopath Traveler is a brilliant JRPG. Can I even English? But I think I spent a whole Sims build back in like September or August talking about it, so I don't really want to take over this video by talking about it again. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I haven't finished it. It's quite grindy, like a lot of JRPGs. You have to grind for XP and levels and stuff. And I get stuck at some of the bosses when you have to fight them, and I'm not quite high enough level. The recommended level is not high enough for you to actually defeat the boss. You need to be a few levels higher than that. So there's lots of grinding, which just is so time consuming. I just don't have that kind of time. So that's the thing about JRPGs, is they require a lot of time. And in such a modern society, no one has time. It's such a rare and precious commodity that it's so difficult to enjoy JRPGs because they require so much grinding, and I don't have time to grind. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, it's a bit difficult, which is a shame because it is such a good game. What else came out this year? Mario Party. Mario Party was great fun. I love playing that with my friends. It's a good party game. Really accessible as well. So if you have friends that aren't really gamers, it's pretty easy to learn. Even the mini games aren't that difficult to pick up. They'll really enjoy it. So definitely recommend that. I mean, all these games so far are just Switch games. It was a brilliant year for the Switch, that's for sure. Especially because it came out last year in March and it had like 2 games on release. And that was it for like ages. It was just like an empty year. It was like, here's a new console, but you can't play it till next year. It's pretty much how it felt. So the fact that they've gone all out this year with so many great Switch games and great exclusives, it's just been really, really good. So yeah, it's been a good year for them. What else? What's not Switch related? Fallout 76 was a bit of a letdown, is what I've heard. It was sort of not, I guess, what everyone was expecting it to be, but I haven't played it myself. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. Again, I haven't played that myself, but I heard it's brilliant. Spider-Man, Spyro, Detroit Become Human, Hitman 2. I haven't played any of these games, but from what I've heard, they're brilliant. What I've seen, they're brilliant. I've played a little bit of Spider-Man. I don't own it. I played it at a convention, and it was really good. So it's just been a really big year for all these like AAA games, you know, it's just amazing. I think I've mentioned this before. I would play Detroit Become Human if it wasn't full of swearing. It's a bit of a shame that that's the case, because I think I'd love it. I do plan to get Spyro at some point. I saw online the other day that you can get a Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, both trilogies combined in a single game for like $80 or $90 Australian. Which is pretty cool, because I don't have Crash either, but I want it, so I might have to wait till that one comes down in price, and then I can get both on the one disc. That'd be really cool. So I might do that. That'll be cool. I'll eventually get Hitman 2. I've got the original Hitman. It's really good fun. I probably won't get Spider-Man. I see that it's a great game, but I'm not a superhero gamer person. I don't know, man. I just don't see the value in it. Like, I like superhero movies. I don't really like superhero TV shows. I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Anyway, so it's been a really good year for video games, and it's going to be a really tough year to beat. I suspect we might actually be a little bit disappointed in 2019 compared to what we've had this year. Only because I just don't think you could top it. You know, with so many amazing games, so much hype. I don't know if 2019 could live up to that. I think we might be a little bit disappointed. Assassin's Creed is another one that came out this year, and they've announced they're not making one next year. You know, I doubt we're going to get another Red Dead Redemption next year. You know, a lot of these big A-lister companies are just going to sort of have an off year, I think. So we may not see a lot, which would be a bit of a shame, but to be honest, there's so many games that came out this year that I haven't had the chance to play that maybe it's just a year for everyone to catch up. I think I just need to catch up. Can we just stop and take a breath, pause, and just catch up? Maybe this is the year for that. Who knows? I guess time will tell. So yeah, what am I doing in the video here? Why do I feel like I've gone backwards? I feel like I should be much further along at this point than I am. Have I put the videos in the wrong order? You know what? I feel like I've put the videos in the wrong order. I apologize if I have. I haven't even been keeping track. I've been sitting here rambling about other video games. I'm not even paying attention. You get the idea. I built a house in The Sims. I don't know, man. It's just fun. It's fun to build it. It's fun to record it. It's fun to make it into a video. And then it's fun to talk over it for 24 minutes about other stuff in my life. So, I don't know. Enjoy it. I don't know what it is. It's a mishmash of me building a house based on one in real life. Anyway. My list has run out too, so now I've got to think of other things to talk about. What about, See, now this is hard. What about amiibos? I was cleaning earlier today because I'm having people over tonight, and I had to dust all around my amiibo collection, which is kind of irritating. If it were up to me, I would keep them in their boxes, but you can't because they have a little, I don't know, was it a bit of aluminium cardboard thing in the bottom of the packet, so you can't like read them onto a device from the packet. So I have to pull them out of the packet to use them, but I just want to keep them in their packet, and I can't, and it's really sad because I keep all of my pop vinyls in their boxes still. So I haven't taken, well, no, that would be a lie. I have taken 2 of them out of the box, and the rest have stayed in their boxes because they're easier to stack and dust. So they stay in the box, but I pulled both my Diva pop vinyls out of the box and put them on top of my computer. So I have the Diva pink skin, the original skin, and then I have the Diva like Junebug skin, which I actually have in the game as well, so that's pretty good. Actually, I was playing Overwatch the other day with all the loot boxes and stuff that had come out. I thought I'd better give it a bit more of a go. The game has changed so much. I haven't played it in about 2 months. And just even in 2 months, all the updates and things, it's just insane. But it's still good fun. Like, even with the little changes, it doesn't take you long to pick up. It's just really great fun to play. Yeah, I really love it. It's a good game. Oh, we got about 4 more minutes. This build took forever. I was watching lots of different things while I was building this. I was watching PlayStation Access. I was watching Outside Xbox and Outside Extra. I was watching Kotaku. Tim Rogers is just hilarious. I love listening to him. He's just great. Yeah, I listen to a lot of other YouTubers while I build, or I'll listen to podcasts. At the moment, I just finished every single Adventure Zone podcast, and now I will probably listen to some D&D is for Nerds, which are actually an Australian mob, which is exciting. So I'll be listening to them go through some of their, I don't know, shenanigans. They are Australian and they actually do tours as well around Australia. So hopefully I'll be able to catch them at a live show sometime. Because I want to do that with like the Adventure Zone, but they're American and all their live shows in America, and I'm not going to America anytime soon, so I guess I'm just gonna have to miss out on that. But that's okay. Oh, okay, I've wasted another 2 minutes. I've only got a couple more minutes to go. What else? Oh, I've been doing some more work on cosplay. I don't know if I told you guys that I was looking at doing a diva cosplay. So I've got the wig, I've got the leggings, I've got the gun, I've got some shoes. I just need to make a dress now. I need to make a skater dress with like, out of all the same colors as her outfit, and then embroider the bunny on the top. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because obviously I couldn't pull off her lycra suit. That's ridiculous. There would be few women on the planet who could wear that and wear it well. So I'm gonna make a slight adaptation to her outfit and wear that. So that'll be good. Okay, so with this room, I made 2 kids' bedrooms and like a little kids' lounge room at the top of the stairs, obviously. This is sort of with a teenage boy in mind, and the next room is for like a young girl. So change it up how you like. I just thought maybe they are a family and they have 2 kids. I mean, I don't know, man. You could have like 20 kids in this place. It's huge. So this room is entirely pink. It's gaudy and disgusting, but I figured a little girl would just love it. If I was a little girl, this would be my dream room. Which is strange because I never really liked pink, but I think I would have had a pink room because all the other girls at school liked pink, and if I had them over, I'd want to impress them. So I probably would have had a pink room, but my favorite color when I was younger, I think, was green for a while. I think at one point it was grey. That's how sad I am. My favorite color now is orange. Surprisingly, I don't wear a lot of orange. I just really like the color orange. I actually have heaps of purple clothes, but purple's not my favorite color. Dude, my car is purple, but purple is not my favorite color. I mean, it's not a bad color. I don't mind it, obviously. I have lots of it, but I think you'd be mistaken for thinking it was my favorite color when it's not. Alright, we're about to enter some screenshots. I've managed to talk for 24 minutes. Yay! I think there's another like minute and a half of screenshots. I didn't take a screenshot of every single room. I just took a screenshot of some of the best rooms and put them towards the end so you could see them. And I think this goes for about a minute and a half. So you've got lots of photos. It's a big, big house. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. It's a bit awkward now because I'm like, I'm at the end of the video, but I'm not at the end of the video, and I don't know what to do. I'm told that as you do this kind of YouTube thing, this kind of stuff gets easier and easier, but I find that it gets more difficult, that I just run out of things to say and I don't know where to go from here. So this is kind of awkward. But anyway, I really like that shot. Oh, it just went. That was my favorite one of that back patio with the lounges and the water and like the tropical little corner. Man, I would love to go swimming in that pool. I don't own a pool, but I wish I did. I think it would be annoying to look after and have and own, but it would be so nice to swim in. It's so hot right now. Oh well. Anyway, so we're at the end of the screenshots. I want to thank you so much for watching and listening to my rambling. I hope it hasn't bored you to death. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. And I'll catch you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.